This week's Incredulous installment will feature commentary from comrades Scott, Joe, Drew, and myself. We cover the dead Queen, very briefly, the prospective rail workers' strike, John Kerry obfuscating the who's who of CO2, China's debt forgiveness, Senate Republicans talking out both sides of their ass, war-hungry Biden making his handlers scramble, Armenia and Azerbaijan beefing once more, Ron DeSantis auditioning both for president and gulag inmate, the not-so-triumphant return of the Orange Line, the MAGA Communism grift, and the most suspicious FBI statements I've ever read. Slams this week taste like cheesesteak. Please do us a big and share this going down. Do something, enjoy our Epoch.
So these opportunists say, oh, the ruling class supports trans people, therefore we should throw trans people under the bus. These are the most marginalized people in society. Why are you demonizing them? They're just scapegoating poor, marginalized, oppressed people to build their followings. That's the definition of opportunism. There's nothing progressive or left-wing and certainly revolutionary or socialist about that.
Goddamn
farts.
I take farts. It's like a tube. I go to every day I go to CVS and they fart through a tube into my mouth.
Oh, we're recording? I didn't know. What the fuck, dude?
Oh, hello world. Yes, that is true. I do that.
You better keep that. Seriously. I genuinely didn't know we were recording.
That's my copium. It's farts. It's all farts.
Is my input level good? I could turn it up a little bit if necessary.
What the fuck's happening? I'm so off balance right now. Oh god. Are we ready? What is this? What is this sound of plastic? What are you doing?
I'm eating candy.
Oh, okay, that's important. Okay.
I'm eating a high chew, bro.
You gotta crinkle sometimes, bro.
Gotta crinkle it all, baby. Who wants to talk about it?
Let's talk about that fucking dead queen, bro.
Yeah, she's dead.
She's finally dead!
Oh. See, I knew Joe was gonna be like,
What? I'm Irish. This is exciting.
Yeah, I feel like nobody. How about this? Guidelines.
Joe can have that.
Yeah, guidelines. I don't want to fucking say anything about this, but Joe's allowed. So yeah. Joe, go off for a minute about it.
Yeah, you're allowed. Again, I wish
finally the racist colonizing cousin fucker is dead.
And replaced with another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. In 8 months, we're gonna have to do this again when Charles dies. So.
8 months. I can't believe she slipped out a banana peel and bonked her head so hard that she fucking died. It's so funny. It's so cringe.
Or that it's taken 10 days to cart her corpse around the country.
I don't know. Whenever someone fucking important dies, I always picture they just slip on a banana peel and bonk their head really hard. It's just it's how it ought to be, really.
Yeah.
In any case, it is fantastic news. Yeah, I'm just very happy about it.
Sorry.
In general.
We have to start putting down more banana peels.
I'm recording.
Okay, and I couldn't find my fucking glasses.
Babe, I'm recording, babe.
Oh,
come
God.
on.
What's more important, me singing?
I love you. I love you.
Babe, I love you, but we're recording.
Shut up, everybody. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. Queen of England's dead. Who cares?
That's it.
Yeah, literally.
Fucking end of story.
Whatever.
So lame.
Whatever.
People just died of thirst trying to see her corpse. So whatever.
Yeah, dude. No, the clip that I like.
It's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen, dude.
I'm loving all these clips of Charles just being a complete asshole around the staff and the common people right now.
Skipping over the black guy in the line.
Yes,
shaking
exactly.
hands.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, this black guy. There's the crowd of people, and they're all trying to shake Charles' hand, and he's going down the row, and there's this black guy who looks really fucking excited to meet Charles, and Charles just skips over him. And
he thinks he's so slick.
Yeah.
He fucking turns his head oh, what's over there? And he fucking skips. He thinks he's so fucking slick.
Yeah. The security guard gave the black guy the handshake. It's oh my god.
Oh my god!
And then when he's trying to sign the paper, and he's getting them to move the shit an inch for him. I don't know.
Oh, that
he's
one.
waving
That one
them
was,
off.
oh my
I can't be bothered to do it.
Literal.
Yeah.
Where's the manservant? They're supposed to do this shit for me, right?
Yeah, exactly.
God.
Also, it was announced during the state funeral that 100 of the people who work for like the crown are going to be laid off because of this.
I was gonna say we're gonna be killed. Yeah, just like her little corgis are gonna be buried with her. Exactly. Yeah. Which may or may not be true. I don't know, but I hope it's true.
We'll pretend it's true.
I hope it's true. I hope that they bury her. It's a giant glass dome, and the corgis are in there, and they just slowly suffocate, or like they slowly starve to death. That's actually really sad. Why did
I hope that the opposite of that, actually.
I will say, I don't understand why there are so many monarchist simps in this country.
Yeah.
We had a revolutionary war, so we would not have to give a fuck about these incestuous dipshits.
Because,
right, I mean,
yeah, but then, like, because the royal family did what they could do to create cultural icons out of people like Elizabeth and Charles that's what they did to sell themselves to the international community, because, like, people have hated the fucking royal family forever. And there was a point earlier where, like, they were gonna have to, like, give things up because, like, the people were so fucking annoyed at them that they had to rehabilitate their image, and that's why there's been efforts to culturally rehabilitate the efforts of the image of the royal family, and they have succeeded. Look at this week. Anyways, sorry.
Whatever. Fucking bunch of.
No, but you're right. It's bullshit. Joe, did you go? Oh, Joe, I can't.
We talked about that for way too fucking long. I wanted that to be like a Joe exclusive segment because
Joe moment.
I'm sorry.
Joe was really excited about it. He had like a good 24 or 48 hours of laughter over it.
I know.
I did.
And when Kissinger goes, I know Joe's gonna love it. I'll hold my tongue for that.
It was like 2 of the best days I had like that entire month.
I'm sorry.
I want to interject into we have an agenda today. We have a lot of bullet points, but just because this is happening in the Discord right now, this whole patriotic socialism thing, stop calling those people Marxist-Leninists. They're not. They're fascists, okay? They're tailless. End of discussion.
Are they the MAGA Communism people?
The MAGA communists? Yeah. It's like Caleb Maupin
and the God.
Fucking has.
What the hell is this?
It's bullshit. Who's that fucking the guy who is like on Majority Report and like basically got owned by Cedar, but like he's one of those guys. Anyways, yeah, fuck those people. They're Nazis. That's what that is.
They're literally Nazbols.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. We don't need those people. We need people like Joe.
Everyone needs more Joe.
Yeah, Joe. Go on about the rail strike.
Well, the administration is being, an asshole about it because, well, they're handmaidens of capital. So, of course,
Joe Biden.
When the rail workers ask for 15 unpaid days off a year, the White House tries to force them to accept a deal in which they only get 1.
What do they currently get?
That is correct. 1 unpaid day off.
1.
As of right now, they get 0.
0. So that's not really like bargaining. Like 1? What?
All right, here's the good news.
7 would be a bargain.
If any of the union chapters or quote unquote
the locals,
if any of the locals do not vote for it, the plan at current is that the entire industry will strike in solidarity. So there's still plenty of time for those votes to come in. Most people still don't even know what's in the deal, but
the media is calling it a win because they're just trying to hope to pressure the workers into caving.
Yeah,
because they don't understand the meaning of the word tentative. The unions have yet to vote on this shit.
Yeah,
it's like Pete Buttigieg declaring himself the winner of the Iowa caucuses.
Yeah, like there's some union leadership calling it a victory, but there's a lot of like really reactionary union leadership. I mean, shit's changing a little bit with like the Teamsters has elected a new what's it called?
A new slate.
A new guy.
Sorry.
So yeah, but I mean, like the rail industry, it's old as fuck. Like the American rail networks were exactly what Lenin used as his example for like how the United States was exploiting resources and labor from like the third world for its own financial supremacy.
When you say the industry-wide strike, how wide are we talking?
It's like partially privatized.
Enough to cripple the economy.
No, I mean like who the fuck would be going on strike is what I mean.
What's the name of the union? United Rail Workers or something.
Would this be would this stop like Amtrak, or would this be stopping like Amtrak and like shipping lanes or whatever, or would this just be stopping shipping lanes?
This would stop a lot of shit.
It would be basically freight. It wouldn't be passenger service.
Okay.
But
Which
rail
would fuck things up even more.
Amtrak did cut its long-range routes in anticipation of the strike, though.
Yeah, they've already have like a planned reduction on service, but the current labor dispute is pertaining to like freight workers that are literally on call all the time. And there aren't enough of them to do the work. So they have very dangerous,
exceptionally,
like dangerous work conditions, and they make peanuts for what they're doing. So they're basically just asking like either like hire more fucking people and like pay them, or give us more time off so that we don't die. Seems like a pretty...
That sounds a lot like the dynamic at my current workplace.
So Railroad Workers United,
halls, Joe.
It's like an international union. It's a labor union that covers all of North America.
A lot of shipping would get disturbed by this. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. This would cripple the economy. Yeah, cool. Awesome.
To be clear, when I said it's a lot like my workplace,
Good.
I meant in the sense that we're like understaffed and they don't want to pay us.
That's kind of like Starbucks. That's kind of like everywhere.
I actually
True.
heard a really good an interview with the Labor Notes guy.
Labor Notes?
Yeah, I forget his name. Labor Notes. Who is Labor Notes? I don't
The
know.
hacker known as Labor Note.
Anyways.
I'll just cut that out of post. So yeah, in an interview, he was like, the biggest like obstacle right now between the working class and actual power is the fact that leftists aren't really in touch with the labor movement, in that we're not communicating directly with the workers who may or may not be on strike and just asking them like what they need and how we can support them. So I would say to anybody listening, to all three of you,
It's more than that.
I know there's more than that, but if you know anybody who works rail freight, talk to them, ask them what they need, what kind of support they need, and don't get all weird on them. I mean, they're working class, but they're not all fucking communists. But plant the seed, encourage them to strike if they have to.
And what if we don't know anyone that works in rail freight?
Then make a new fucking friend, okay, Drew?
I'm trying, bro. I'm surrounded
Get
by
on
all
train
these...
Twitter and be like, yo.
there must be some fucking strike fund or some sort we could plug.
Yeah, well, they haven't even gone on strike yet, but when they do,
they must.
They're gonna fuck up some shit when they do.
We're gonna fuck up some.
I mean, there is a pretty substantial like truck network.
Truck network, you
reactionary dorks who can jump in to fill the gap, but like
turn everything into that song.
I mean, rail freight is really, really efficient because they're always going from point A to point B.
Hell yeah, we love trains.
Also, it's where
pro train.
It's the industry in which like some of the biggest strikes in this country's history have happened. Like the reason that the rail workers have to go through all these hoops now is because there was a law instituted in the end of the 19th century because of the rail strike of 1894, which Eugene Debs led, that like basically crippled the economy, and the U.S. government had to sick the army on the strikers.
How long did that one last?
Months.
Sounds like some Carnegie shit.
Sounds like some rad shit.
And rad shit.
There have been multiple incidents in American history where the American military was deployed to like gun down union workers.
Oh, like the Ludlow incident and stuff? Yeah.
John Carnegie and those fucking miners, didn't that happen there too?
Mm-hmm.
Or something similar like that?
Oh yeah, there's multiple.
The army was sicked on union rail workers multiple times during the course of the 1890s.
Oh yeah.
I believe.
This is why, like I say, don't get all fucking crazy. If you are trying to like make inroads with the labor force, like don't start with you should decapitate the capitalists, because
no, that's a good starting point.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
I've learned from talking to union people in the games industry that the way you're supposed to engage your coworkers on this is you're supposed to start by listening to them and seeing what parts of their lives suck, like, damn it, I fucking can't make rent, or damn it, I'm working these crazy fucking hours, or damn it, etc.
Yeah, and that
etc.
Damn it, etc. Man, come the fuck
Put
on.
that on a stipper. Damn it, etc.
Yeah, that was so funny. That was somebody's answer. So what's wrong about your life? Damn it, etc.
Damn it at all. But yeah, like that should extend. Well, I don't like to use the word should. Mao wrote about how that is the method for organizing broad masses of people.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you fucking start. You need to know what people need before you can fucking help them.
Some of these guys,
Exactly.
Some of these guys, they get a bum rep, but they're pretty smart. And I'm not saying that
Who gets are you talking shit about?
So what you're saying is that like
Mao gets a bum rap.
what you're saying is that like
Stalin gets a bum rap.
Stalin was never wrong, is what you mean.
No, what?
He was never wrong, is what you just said.
I didn't say that. I said that some of these guys get a bum rap.
Mao fucking
they don't deserve. Maybe Mao.
That's not what I heard.
He murked a bunch of fucking landlords. He's a good dude in my book.
You know what? Mao did nothing wrong. He should have done more of it. Fuck off. Oh my god. All right.
Again,
John Candy.
we talked about this on the Discord as well. Tankie self-crit of the week. I can't believe everything Grover Fur says, but I want to real bad.
Grover.
Okay.
Oh, what? Grover?
Grover Fur.
Oh, what?
He wrote Khrushchev lied.
Oh, I don't know this person.
Fine, I'll cut that out in post too.
You don't have to. Don't cut that out. I just didn't know who that
Is
person
that too
was.
Leave it
insular?
in.
I don't know who that person was. I'm an idiot, I guess. Okay, it's fine. I'm sorry. Keep shriveling back into myself. Talk about John Kerry.
So insecure.
So, John Kerry was quoted in a Reuters article this morning that he's calling on the 48 countries of sub-Saharan Africa to cut their carbon emissions. This is in spite of the fact that, quote, Kerry acknowledged that the 48 countries of sub-Saharan Africa emit only 0.55% of harmful global emissions, but said that every nation had to pull together in the face of crisis, end quote, which essentially means that we want the third world to, have to bear some of the pain.
To pick up the slack, yeah, basically.
Yeah, despite the fact that it's mostly, the United States and the European Union who are doing almost all of the carbon emissions.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if we're going to be realistic, China, but they have way more people, so...
Yeah, and they're actually working towards decarbonization efforts, so...
China and India both have pretty serious addiction to coal, and, it's not good, but they also have basically half the world's population, so...
Mm-hmm.
In the interest of giving accurate information, I looked up some numbers, and greenhouse gas emissions per capita in the United States are about double that of China and about 7 times that of India. Again, population is one of the 2 factors in global share of emissions. Important, given that places like Qatar and the UAE, and of course Saudi Arabia, have even higher per capita emissions than we do. It's worth reiterating that the EU contributes more to climate change than India does, and that a simple pie chart shows nothing of mitigation efforts, capital flows, or military occupations. Per capita, the United States is still worse.
Yeah, war is a major contributor to climate change, and we've been doing the most of that this century, at least. Well, the past 2 centuries.
And if we're not doing it, it's like where any country that is developed enough to rival the United States in the global economy is basically forced to shore up their military to match ours, like military parity. It's what fucking crippled the Soviet Union's
takes a ridiculous amount of gasoline
social
to fuel
programs.
a tank. Just to get it, you have to basically refuel a tank every mile, and it's a ridiculous amount of fuel. So
wait, what are you talking about?
What, tanks need a ridiculous amount of fuel?
Oh yeah.
And you have to refuel them fairly regularly.
I thought you meant like a.
No, I mean an actual tank
in a car.
No, I mean an actual military grade tank.
Yeah, like a T-72.
Yeah. So talking about the fucking gas guzzlers. Anyways, fuck John Kerry. Is that what he specifically said? These countries in Africa need to stop doing?
He conceded that they only take that tiny
He
percentage.
specifically said those countries. That's fucked, dude.
Yeah, I put it in the Discord. That's a direct quote from literally the second paragraph of the article.
Usually you're try to be a little bit more like, try to have a little bit more tact about that. Just okay. Anyways.
Yeah.
Why? There's no precedent for the United States having any more tact than that.
I guess I'm speaking.
We want your oil.
No. Yeah, there's the liberal conceptualization of America, and then there's the secret third thing that I'm talking about. Anyways, Lindsey Graham, what did he do?
Wait, first off, we just fucking blew past America's like colonial history.
Oh, I'm sorry. Talk about that.
In regard to Africa, like the current energy projects in Africa are all being bottom lined by, well, not bottom line, but they're all part of China's Belt and Road Initiative. And like, I keep missing this point, and I have to fucking get it in one of these episodes. I have to give China credit for giving like a shitload of money,
and providing food supplies.
Yeah, like billions of dollars worth of loans were forgiven, and they are continuing to supply free food and medication and like access to resources that...
Is this a COVID related thing?
No, it's just mutual aid, dude. It's like...
To which countries?
Did it come out of COVID?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, this is planned.
They're just baller. Okay.
It's just what... Well, one of the biggest changes to the Chinese economy before... if you compare Mao to... who is the revisionist?
Deng?
Joe, you know this.
Snap hard.
Wasn't it like Deng?
Yes, Deng Xiaoping. Deng Xiaoping basically erased China's mutual aid.
People.
China had a very robust mutual aid network going before Deng took power. And I know this because it was so significant that the fucking Rand Institute wrote a paper about it.
And he's also the one who liberalized the economy and it opened up special trade zones, which are basically like parts of the country where like free market Western corporations just go nuts.
Yes, but I got to give Xi a little bit of credit here because I feel like I'm rightfully suspicious when I see big international development projects that involve the transfer of a lot of money and investments and some kind of expected like return on that investment.
Well, that's because it's usually like the IMF of the United States like exploiting the fuck out of poor countries.
Yes. But anyway, the point is, it doesn't look like that's currently happening with Belt and Road. So kudos.
Go China, bro.
Hell yeah. No, that's very inspiring. So you're saying they planned their economy?
Yes.
A 5-year plan.
Oh, they don't have 5-year plans. They got 5,000-year plans.
They also have, every 5 years, they literally write a new 5-year plan.
That was a line from The Empty Man, but yeah. It's a great movie. It's leaving HBO Max September 30th, and it doesn't have a physical release, so...
The Empty Man?
Torrent it now!
If you like it.
Torrent it? What is it called?
It's a very good horror movie. The Empty Man.
The Empty Man.
Basically, it was being produced as Disney bought Fox, and it's a Fox movie, and so like Disney just like shat it out onto streaming, and they're just like, whatever, we don't want this.
These people will just like erase media from the entire...
Yeah, exactly. It's horrifying.
The animators got fucked on HBO.
All right.
Another podcast could cover that.
Lindsey Graham.
Fucking Batgirl is never going to be a movie. Anyways, Lindsey Graham is never going to see Batgirl. Neither am I. It's
Lindsey Graham.
What did Lindsey Graham do?
So he, this week, he held a press conference after introducing a bill onto the floor of the Senate that would, if passed, implement a nationwide ban on abortion at the federal level. And he literally was, during his press conference, explicitly saying that if the Republicans win the Senate, they will be voting on this bill. If the Democrats win the Senate, we will not be voting on this bill. Meanwhile, on the other end of the building, the Capitol building, Mitch McConnell is standing in the well of the Senate on the floor saying that the Republicans will not attempt to pursue a nationwide ban on abortion. And this was reported by the Associated Press today that the Democratic Party has so far dumped $124 million into TV ads for abortion advertising, campaigning on abortion, which is 5 times as much spending on abortion-related campaign ads than they did in the last 2 cycles. So the Democrats, I think this is like the first time in a very long time that I can think of that Democrats have done something smart. Well, granted, they kind of had to go all in on abortion because that's really the only play they have. So it's not really that clever. It's more like
Boo hiss.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Boo hiss.
Pretty much.
Fuck them.
You're not getting me to fucking vote. You're not tricking me into that bullshit again.
But it's the booing and hissing. Sorry, I realized I don't have my settings on the right.
All right, hold on. Fine, we gotta pause it. We gotta get Scott needs to.
You gotta get your
hold
fucking
on.
soundboard up. It's funny.
Everybody, shut up. Sorry, folks. You know what the crowd says.
Boo and hiss.
Who is typing? Oh, we're back. We're live.
We're live on air. Sorry.
We're live back on air. This is what the crowd says to Joe is typing like a furious maniac. This is what the crowd says to.
He's typing his little manifesto.
Lindsey Graham.
Before he brings a little something. Hey, there's our Boo and hiss.
Oh, who is?
That's Joe, I think. That is Joe.
Yep. Well, it's because my headphones died.
You echoing.
So now you can hear me.
Come on.
Fuck.
Jesse, I'm sorry.
Wait. Your headphones died?
Yep.
So you just took them off?
Yeah.
So what the fuck, dude? We
No, I
can't
mean,
just
it literally happened while I'm typing.
Fuck. Do you have the earbuds?
Joe.
Yeah, I think so.
You better no. This has to stand.
I can't believe I fucking came back to this podcast. I can't even talk while hearing myself echo.
Oh, fuck you. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
No. You need to have like a. Do you have a sitcom like like the cute moment? Yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's fucking me up. Okay, Joe, we were fucking doing a thing, and then you're just like, "Oh, I'm gonna take off my fucking." And then...
No, it wasn't so much that.
It's okay.
It wasn't
We
so
have a
much
loose fucking cannon here, people.
You are forgiven. You are 100% forgiven. I
love it.
Thank you.
My headphones literally went like the battery is dead, and then it just like turned itself off, and I'm like, well, okay.
Sorry, you have to sell
my headphones. When the battery gets low, it says "please charging."
It's charging.
Oh, it said that to me like 3 or 4 times, and I just kind of ignored it.
Well, that's your fucking fault then.
Alright,
Well, we were recording, so I was like, what, I'm gonna do it like while I'm talking?
What the hell are we talking about again?
It's like all of your credibility just fucking.
We just said it at the same time. Anyways. Okay.
Alrighty.
I'm staring at this pile of weed on my desk is where we were. Joe, what were we talking about? Were we done with Lindsey Graham? I mean, I'm personally done with that, man.
Sure.
Throw him in the trash.
Put him in the trash can.
Throw him in the fucking... Do it.
What kind of garbage is that?
I don't know what you're waiting for, Joe. Talk about Joe
symbol.
Biden.
So...
Talk about the stupid fucking 60 Minutes.
I watched on YouTube the 60 Minutes interview while I was having dinner before we came on. And wow, it was worse than I thought it was. Because I was at work when it aired originally. So like I heard people saying it was a train wreck and then I watched it.
And it looks like a train wreck.
Tell us about it, Joe.
So Joe Biden is immediately crunching about inflation and he's like, it's not really that bad. And he's like, the interviewer is like, inflation is at 8.3%. He's like, that's a positive. It's a positive thing. It was 8.2% last month, so it only went up a little bit. And the guy's like, but it's at over 8%. He's like, brushing it off. He's like, yeah, I heard you.
My entire raise was eaten by inflation. I'm fucking back to square goddamn one.
Jesus Christ. Wow. Yeah. A lot of my money right now is getting fucked.
Yeah, same.
Your money is getting fucked.
Yeah, no, dude, I can exist
mouth.
within like a certain parameter, and inflation has very much tightened that, so.
There's a fleshlight out there somewhere with Scott's money in it.
Inflation and health problems.
Fucking George Washington right in the mouth. His big fucking dick-eating lips.
Didn't George Washington have like famously
big, voluptuous lips?
Dick-sucking lips?
He had wooden teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could take them off and just go raw on you, bro.
No, good fucking point, actually. Oh, imagine how that Anyways, yeah, he was sucking off his slaves.
Imagine getting Washington talk, dude.
Yeah. This is a very controversial episode. No, cut that out, actually.
No.
Oh, I am going to hell. Anyways,
So yeah, fucking Joe Biden said like
the pandemic's over.
the pandemic's over,
Yeah, I
but we
was
still
gonna get
have
to that.
a long
but
way
we
to go.
still have the COVID problem, and it's like, what the fuck do you think the pandemic is?
Actually, the best part of that
What
is
pandemic are you talking about?
I know what he
the best
means
part
by
of that is that wasn't planned in his remarks. He just went off script and caught several of his own health officials completely off guard because they're like, "Whoa, what the fuck? Why did he say that?"
Because he's dark. Because he's mush brain Brandon. I don't know.
Dark Brandon.
The White
my
House
start,
had
didn't
to
matter.
walk back the statement, and they asked him about it, and he's like, "No, I'm actually feeling very optimistic for the first time in a long while." He's like, "Oh well, the pandemic's over, but we still got the COVID problem, but it's over because like people aren't wearing masks. Everything seems to be fine. Like it's fine."
Yep.
Okay, here's what I think. I understand what I think he means by that. Is I think he means the pandemic is over in the sense that like we're back to business as usual, and for the most part we are. But like yeah, the disease, like the flu is still here. You know, it's kind of the same thing. You know.
No.
I know, but that's their line of thinking.
I don't know. You don't get long flu. You get long COVID.
It's true. No, I know, but you know now. It is exactly what Matt Crispin said, that like eventually like we'll just have to live with the problem. So, and here we are, folks. We're just living with the problem. And wear a mask.
COVID is just analogous
Just do it.
to
Fuck
like
you. Fuck
the
you. I don't
economy. So if Joe Biden thinks the economy is doing good, then
care. Yeah, the pandemic's over.
the pandemic.
Exactly. That's what I meant. Exactly. You know, we're gonna have to accept a reliable amount of people will die every so often from it, but we will get used to that. We will tighten our belts and we will carry on. Just saying.
He's only the president of the fucking
Well, yeah,
America.
but they don't. Those deaths don't count because they don't contribute to the economy. So
Exactly.
Biden also, he was asked, the United States has already dumped like $15 billion into Ukraine. How much more are we going to do? And Biden responds,
That wasn't a good idea.
is as much as it's going to take. Well, how long is that going to be? As long as that takes.
Damn,
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
And then
We're gonna
when
go to
asked
war with
about,
Taiwan.
It's gonna keep sending Redditors over there.
I mean with China, not Taiwan.
this is another thing that he went off script on, was he was asked
He went
point
off
blank
script?
if
yeah, he
kinda
went
bad.
off his. He has a script
No,
that
it's
he
just
takes
it's so weird that he went off script. So
of
many
stimulants, and he
times.
went off the script.
yeah, he went off the prescription. He's off his meds.
Really dark.
So
Brandon.
he was asked point blank,
Dark Brandon.
if China invades Taiwan, are we going to like respond militarily? And he was like, yes.
Yeah, Jack, I'm gonna shove the boot of
And
the
the interviewer
military
is
right
like,
up their ass.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's what you mean? Like, are we going, unlike Ukraine, are we
Yeah,
actually going to
yellow
send
people.
U.S. service
Come on,
personnel
man.
to fight China? And he's like, yes.
Come on, man.
Dude, come on.
Me and Corn Pop, we're gonna go over there to the,
Come
on, man.
we're gonna go over there to Xi, and we're gonna say, hey, Xi, hey,
Hey, get out of my swimming pool.
there's no kind of stand for that.
Well, sometimes that is better.
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's only the president of the fucking United States. He's just an old silly old man.
That was another statement they had to
I
walk
can't
back.
believe that.
What, the statement that we would go to war with China?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That was kind
It's
of what he
funny.
ran on. Like, that was the Democratic Party platform.
We're walking back everything the man said.
No,
So good.
because that was one of the he couldn't even fucking contain himself. Like, I remember during the debates, that was how you prove how big your fucking giant cock is
Big your giant cock is.
yeah, how much you hate China. Like, that is your credentials.
Why we gotta hate China, folk?
I mean, it's kind of like Kennedy Nixon, where Kennedy was like, you're soft on communism.
Kennedy said that to Nixon?
Yeah. In the
Nixon was like,
1960
no, I'm
debate,
fucking
even though,
erect
like,
on
Nixon's whole thing
communism.
was like-
Hey.
Nixon
But,
was just jacking off to all that communism.
I guess he did.
Maybe that was it. Maybe the CIA just had like a weird like fetish.
What that communism do?
Dude,
you know?
he liked Gorbachev. Well, no, who was it? Brezhnev. He was Brezhnev's homie, dude.
I'm sorry. I took a drink. And I don't know who Brezhnev was. I don't know anything, guys. We've already established this.
Wait, hold on.
No, I don't know anybody. I'm an idiot, dude. I just know, like, ideas. I don't know people. Fuck people.
Wait. Shh.
All right.
Eyebrows.
Okay.
He has those.
Yeah.
I do. I think I do too.
What's all you need to know?
I don't know. Fucking. That doesn't. Was he? When does he? When was his? When was he?
When was he?
He was like.
Yes. When was his reign? I don't know. What the fuck?
He was like USSR when they had this.
80s?
Yeah, they were pretty much in decline, and so was his mental health. But that's all right.
Okay.
So is his mental health, but okay.
I'm more familiar with Gorbachev, obviously. So
That shit lib is also dead.
Guy's ugly as fuck.
yeah. The guy who played him on Chernobyl was pretty good. That show was, but whatever. Anyways,
That show is depressing.
Oh my god, dude. Just searching Leonid Brezhnev, like, this man has enough eyebrows for at least 3 people combined. It's unbelievable.
Man, imagine how hairy the rest of him was. Anyways.
You know what they say about guys with big eyebrows?
What do they say about guys with big eyebrows, Joe?
I don't know.
They're Greek.
They got big ass nuts.
They're Greek. Yeah, Leonid Brezhnev, famously fucking Greek.
Well, it's a joke. Anyways, fuck you. Are we gonna talk about Armenia? What are we doing? Are we done with Joe Biden on 60 Minutes? What was that joke? Somebody made a joke. It was like, who made the joke that it was like Joe Biden was on 60 Minutes tonight? He asked how long it was. It was like
Sounds like a Jerry Seinfeld joke.
No, I know, but it was like who? It was like, I think it was like Kevin Sorbo, or maybe it was Crowder. Crowder is a man that should be gelded. Like, don't you think? You know? Yeah.
It's a horrible joke.
What is that? What is that?
Gelded means to castrate.
Yeah.
Like completely castrate, like dick and balls.
I'll castrate that guy. I'll do it.
Yeah. Like that's, Scott Adams.
I think it would be better if he had like giant tits.
It's Joe Biden had giant tits?
No, Steven Crowder.
Oh.
Yeah, but I feel like he would like it to a certain degree.
So
anyways, Armenia and Azerbaijan, they're clashing teeth yet again.
Yeah, they're back to doing the whole war thing.
It's sad.
Can't wait for Nancy Pelosi to read another Israeli poem for diplomacy. Why is she? What is she fucking doing going over there?
Sucking all the dicks out there. I don't know. Wasn't she a good?
I would respect that if she went to Armenia just to suck dick.
Suck every Armenian dick.
Diplomacy? Oh my god.
No, just
sucking
to suck
dick for diplomacy.
Not even for diplomacy, just for fun. That would be.
Well, that would be the ultimate. That would be yes.
I would. Yeah, I would vote.
That would be
for
more
her.
respectable, of course. But
If I lived in California, I would vote for her.
I would.
If I knew that she was gonna go suck a bunch of Armenian dicks, dude.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
That would sway me into voting for her direction.
Someone talk about it. They're clashing again. Do we have anything to say?
Yeah, Joe. Joe is the military history.
Joe, you're military
encyclopedia.
Joe knows. Joe
it's
knows.
bad,
Joe knows.
and
Joe goes. Joe knows.
It's probably not gonna be resolved anytime soon.
Well, that had some depth to it.
Here's the real question: who are the proxies involved here? Because this is like some proxy warfare. No.
Yes, it is. It's between like Turkey and Russia.
Yeah. Okay.
That makes more sense.
And we're arming the Azerbaijanis.
What side
which
are we
makes
on?
No sense.
What the fuck, dude? God damn it!
It makes no sense why we're arming the Azerbaijani, because the Azerbaijani are being supported by the Russians.
Oh.
What did I do? Did I just do something?
No. This is just like the weirdest clusterfuck, dude.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
so
because we're on their side? Okay, yeah, I get it.
We're waging a proxy war against Russia in Ukraine, but we are also arming Russia's proxy in Azerbaijan.
So who's
At the
arming
same
the
time.
Armenians?
But we're also arming the Ukrainians. Very fucking... So we're just like throwing weapons haphazardly.
Of course.
Into just Eastern Europe. Like, here you go. Figure it out.
I know I said this, but I predict eventually we're going to be so many levels of proxy deep that we just bomb ourselves.
Yeah.
That's how the U.S. empire falls.
America is a proxy ally with Russia.
Mean that New York? Shit!
United States U.S. Air Force has bombed Omaha, Nebraska.
The country of New York City has aligned with... Yeah, the country of the Bronx is aligned with Russia.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because Omaha, Nebraska has aligned itself with Somalia.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Why would we fight Somalia? Anyways, well.
I am the captain now.
We are the captains now.
Strange bedfellows.
There were
That's
some
all I gotta say
captains
about
in
that.
some boats that took some...
Captain Phillip.
Ooh, that's
no, I'm
a
not
good-
going to
that was
continue
a
this
good-
metaphor.
That's a great.
I'm not gonna, no, that took some immigrants, or took some
It didn't. Yeah,
Port
it was.
metaphor.
immigrants to.
It was by plane. So we.
Yes, exactly. That's what I thought. That would be a lot faster. So why would they take a fucking boat?
Yeah.
And plus, they weren't even in Florida when they were sent to Martha's Vineyard. They were in like Arizona. So like, anyways, yeah. Ron DeSantis sent a bunch of people who came to this country to live here freely among the rest of us, as they have a right to do, as we all do.
They're gonna get deported.
And then and then he sent them to Martha's Vineyard, where of course they were kind of helped out. Like the joke was made, but it gave all like the liberal hoity-toity people who live on Martha's Vineyard something to do for the weekend, and that's they did it. They helped out.
You were gonna say it gave them a scare. It gave them a big scare.
It gave them there's a lot of and that's the unfortunate thing, is that like these people will be deported because of this, or
Probably. I mean,
probably, it's just.
If their address
bullshit,
doesn't like line up with the documentation, then they're much more likely to get deported. So, and
DeSantis is actually their governor, not the senator. But that's my mistake.
He's running for president. That's what this is.
He's not gonna win, dude. He is like, he's just effeminate Trump, which is like already what Trump is. So he's just like he's gay Trump. He's not gonna work. Anyways, that's his character mold.
He also declared a national day of like victims of communism remembrance or something.
Oh no, the victims.
So like the Romanovs, and then like a bunch of other like landowning people. Who cares?
DeSantis.
Ron DeSanto. Ron DeSanta. Ron that Santa.
DeSanta.
Ron.
Oh yeah. He
Ron
declared.
DeSanta.
He declared November 7th.
He's got a bad haircut too. So
he declared November 7th to be official Victims of Communism Day.
November 7th.
Yeah.
Isn't that the day we usually vote on the president?
Yeah.
That was that motherfucker.
Well,
you don't want to know who's going to be a victim of communism.
But that is fucked up. That like no matter what, November 7th will be at most a week before voting day. Well, what is it? The second Tuesday of November is election day.
That was the first Tuesday. Anyways.
Yeah, it's one of the first 2 Tuesdays.
That doesn't sound like a very...
We all went through like education that should have taught this, and we're just like, what?
When is election day?
I remember that we had like extensive, like, really kind
election day in the United States of America is the Tuesday following the first Monday in November.
So it's the first Tuesday of the month usually.
It will always be within a week of election day.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
He's a douche. Fuck him.
It's not real unless people fucking actually care
about
it.
Throw him in,
Throw him in a big witch's cauldron.
I got some helicopters we can throw him off of. Anyways.
You don't.
I wish I
You don't have a helicopter. You're bluffing.
You don't have a pilot's license.
And be aspirational, though. Anyways, so that happened. Some controversy. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. And that's how I feel about Ron DeSantis. And that's how I feel about this world and this country now.
I suggest, in this case, this is definitely not one of those things where you try to be cool and side with the reactionaries because you're trying to own the libs, because like people's lives have been destroyed by this fucking stunt. And it also cost a shitload of money because he chartered like a private plane to do this. So if that money had been spent on actually like securing housing, food, and medical care for these people, of course that'll never happen in the United States, but hypothetically these people could have been set for life. Now they're probably going to be fucked for life. So gulag that motherfucker. Gulag that motherfucker. That's all I'm going to say. So
mission accomplished, Ron. Dude. Yeah, fuck him. Anyways. Yeah, and also back at home in Boston, Massachusetts, mission accomplished with the MBTA and the Orange Line, which is still fucked up, even though today was the first, or yesterday technically, was the first day of full service back on the Orange Line, and today, pretty fucked up. Pretty much a return to form. We want to give, at least I want to give, the MBTA what they deserve.
It's so on brand for them. Literally like one full day back. and it's already broken.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that doesn't repeat. That sucks. Anyways, yeah. Very proud of you guys. Jesus Christ.
At least they're trying.
You
I
tried,
guess.
yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
They gave it a good old community college try.
Yeah.
Community college try.
It's not the result that counts in this case. It doesn't have any impact on people's commute to work or anything like that. It is just the sentiment, you know? They just, it's all you can hope for. Just, they want it.
City of Boston.
Yeah.
It is by no means the first time that the Orange Line has got stuck at downtown crossing because the new cars can't get the doors to close.
Was that the train you were stuck on, Joe?
I have been stuck in that situation before, just not today.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways. That's exactly what I asked. Anyways. Oh, God. Can you actually, for a second, return to this concept that is now stuck in my brain a little bit of the MAGA communism? Where the fuck did this start?
I don't know.
Twitter.
I know you don't know.
I don't know many things.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't know
I don't read a lot of books.
Like, I always say Caleb Maupin because he's the one who's bringing the Alexander Dugin Nazbal shit to the United States. But there's a couple of other guys. I don't want to give them any more,
It's like names like Jackson or some shit. I don't know.
I don't want to give them any more exposure than they already have. But MAGA communism is fascism.
Mm-hmm.
They're not Marxist-Leninists. They're not communists.
Baby.
They're not patriotic socialists.
Luna, excuse me.
They're fascists. Mussolini fucking did this. He used the language of socialism to found the fascist party. The Nazis were called...
Yeah, the Nazis did.
The National Socialist Party.
Jackson Hinkle is who I'm thinking of. He's another one of these dudes. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, thanks for platforming him.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't really have anything to add. Like, they're not communists. I've seen and heard a lot of good content on it. Non-compete EJ, who we have an episode with.
Yep. Go listen to that.
Yeah, he put out an hour-long analysis, a very good analysis in which he used some of the text that I am in the process of narrating, that being Black Shirts and Reds.
Ooh.
And also...
And that's Lennon?
No, it's Michael Parenti.
I'll shut up then. Okay.
And Ben Norton, who I don't fucking care if you don't like him. He's right about everything, so fuck off.
Pretty good pitch.
He now hosts Multipolarista. He doesn't do the Gray Zone. He has his own show, and he has like a much more, I think, open...
Gray Zone's bullshit too, right?
I don't know, dude. I never listened to it. Specifically, I liked Ben Norton's anti-imperialist takes. Especially because, like, he lives in fucking Nicaragua, so...
Okay.
But, yeah, he did also, like, an hour-long vivisection of patriotic socialism. And that will be the last one that he does, because he also is sick of this shit. I feel like it really makes actual Marxists look like shit. It's terrible, and I hate it. So... They're fucking transphobes. They are...
Oh, yeah, fuck them, then.
They are very racist. They are... They prop up fucking Alexander Dugin, which is a Russian nationalist.
Who's that is?
Who is virulently anti-communist. So how the fuck can you call yourself a communist when your ideology is steeped in anti-communism?
Boo that man. Boo him. This one is much longer, so...
You suck!
Alright, sorry.
You have no talent.
Oh, poor guy.
Anyway, if you want to learn more about that bullshit, search the term tailism.
Tailism?
Tailism. Tailism. Lenin fucking hated it. As he should.
Get your tail out of my face. Ism.
These fucking furries.
We have nothing against the furry community. At least I don't.
Furries are brilliant. I love furries. I take everything back.
Yeah. On some level, there's like weird solidarity with like
every furry. Every furry.
The furious furries.
And the juggalos.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to say. Those are like the two strangely progressive communities.
Yeah.
Juggalos rule.
Well, they gotta band together.
The juggalos legitimately rule. ICP's not even that bad.
Furries are like the people who prop up the internet or something.
You want to say that again?
ICP is not that bad. Don't do anything with that clip. I'm kidding. Oh, no, I'm not. No, ICP's fun, dude. Depends on the mood.
Oh, I thought you said SCP.
You heard it here first.
Everybody, you gotta start listening to some ICP for me. Yeah.
Insane clown penis.
Uh-huh.
It's insane, dude. You won't believe it.
That's clown's penis.
It's so weird, dude.
Jesus Christ.
It's insane.
Clown penis stop fart.
Great Malenko, you know. No.
All right, and then
you
the
don't know
last
anything about the cards. All right, fine.
the last thing I wanted to touch on is it has long been suspected. Well, I guess I don't know how long.
Live that down.
For 6. No, you're not. For the past 6 years, it has been suspected by basically everybody that
Awesome.
Darren Seals, who was one of the spearheads of the OG Black Lives Matter movement.
I heard about this. Yeah.
Yeah, before it got co-opted by for-profit corporations and funded by the Rockefellers and shit. He turned up dead in a fucking burnt out car in 2016, and the FBI finally released some very heavily redacted documents that showed he was under surveillance. And
So essentially, he was murked by the FBI.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that,
Joe said it.
but you can.
Joe really just said it.
I mean, probably. I can't say with 100% certainty yet, but probably. I feel like it's 100% consistent with everything that has ever happened since the establishment of the American intelligence agencies.
That sounds like exactly a classic assassination tactic by the American intelligence services. Murder someone and then blow up their car.
It happened to all the Panthers, so, I mean, anytime...
We're trying to walk around it, be delicate about it, and Joe's just yeah, FBI killed him.
Probably. I mean...
Probably.
Hey, isn't this the exact same circumstances around MLK and his death? The FBI were fucking monitoring too. And then, he got shot. What happened? I don't know. I'd believe it.
I mean, J. Edgar Hoover was literally trying to blackmail MLK into committing suicide.
Yeah, and if blackmail doesn't work, then what will? I don't know. I don't know.
What was the guy's name?
Martin
Darren
Luther.
Seals.
No, the guy who... Anyways. Doesn't matter. Anyways. R.I.P.
Rip.
I'm actually going to read an excerpt from New York. Oh, fuck, I don't have New York Times.
Fucking paywalls.
Darren Seals, FBI documents. All right, this is going to have to be secondhand. Darren Seals is one of several Ferguson, Missouri activists who died violently and mysteriously in the years after they had been involved in protests over the 2014 police shooting of Michael Brown. In September 2016, Seals was found shot and killed in his car, which had been set on fire. The FBI file shows Seals was under some level of FBI surveillance, though to what extent is unclear. The file on Seal runs over 900 pages, but around 860 of those pages were fully redacted.
So 95% of it. Okay.
9.
I have to read that super suspicious fucking excerpt that I posted. Seals was found shot to death and burned in his known vehicle on September 6, 2016. Redacted police department is investigating the matter as a homicide. The investigative plan will be to redacted homicide of Seals, because it is anticipated that violent protests may be generated by his death, as conspiracy theories are already forming that Seals was killed by the police because of his Black Lives Matter affiliations.
Dude, he was 100% murked.
No, yeah, I'm surprised they didn't even redact that part.
They redacted him.
Yeah, they did. It's hard to disagree.
The investigative plan will be to redacted homicide of Seals. That's so fucking suspicious. That is
Probably
the most
just,
suspicious thing that I've ever read.
What,
It's so bad.
we can't know if they're investigating.
We can't tell you the plan because that would give away the whole thing.
Give away it all, baby. Anyways,
So yeah, there's a very storied history of intelligence agencies
killing black people.
Well, sometimes themselves, but
ordered it.
A lot of the time it's
True.
recruiting.
Often.
It's recruiting people to like take the heat. Like the Chicago Police Department basically facilitated the murder of all of the Black Panthers, basically, but it wasn't on their own. Like it was part of a much larger COINTELPRO.
I know enough about COINTELPRO that I immediately recognize like the tactic.
The modus operandi, yeah. So yep, America is still killing Black people, especially the communists.
Yeah, the universe doesn't bend towards justice. It bends towards however we bend it, and there's powers that are keeping it from bending the right way. That's a depressing message to leave it on. Anyways.
Let's talk about the MBTA.
We already did. It's fucked.
Oh, we did.
It's fucked, and Joe's mad about it, and Joe's gonna be mad about it, and it sucks for Joe, and it sucks for me, and it sucks for you.
Did I like black out for a second? Okay.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you did.
You're drunk.
Yeah.
A little bit.
What you been drinking?
Fucking Allagash Whites.
Oh, that's nice. Anyways, we're gonna hit the road, Jack.
We'll come back though.
We'll be back.
Me and Corn Pop.
Some more.
Corn Pop and I.
You know how it goes.
Yeah, every man is woman is created equal.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen. My name is Scott. You can find me on the internet at Sweaty Wife. Anywhere you find people on the internet. I'm currently under the moniker Spooky Wife right now because it's spooky season, watching all the horror movies.
Wife.
Get spooky. I wrote a little short horror story. If anybody wants to read it, hit me up. Sweaty Wife. Okay, there we go. Anyways, Joe, what was the last book you read?
Fuck, it's been a while.
Yeah, I knew it. Anyways. Where can we find you on the internet?
Looking punching down in your homie Joe.
I'm not punching down.
You can find me on Twitter at JLFB96.
I know Joe is not equal to me. I'm kidding. I'm sorry.
Separate but equal.
Drew, do the thing.
What thing, huh?
Where can we find you on the internet if we can at all? Are you just a mysterious blob somewhere?
I'm Drew, that's me. Don't find me, please stay away.
I'll get your social media after we record it.
Fucking it's like my name but spelled wrong. I'm not gonna spell it out.
Good, don't.
Don't.
What's your shit? And
Good, it's a scavenger hunt.
He's on the scavenger hunt. He's Jesse.
And I'm Jesse, and you can find my music at soundcloud.com/contingenceboston, CONTINGENCE Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Hit up comrade-rosie.org, select that Getting Involved tab, choose one of our mutual aid groups to donate your time, labor, and or money.
The name
to.
of this trash can is ideology.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to hit that.
That makes it better.
And I do have a slam recommendation this week.
Apologies.
Your slam recommendation is an album entitled Primitive Encephalopathy.
Damn.
That's a cool name.
That's a name.
I've already
Hell of a name.
It is, in fact, a name.
The artist is depending on what medium you find them on. So their official title, I believe, the official band name is 50 Cal Facial Fracture, but I think on Spotify they like won't let you have that. On Spotify they're just Facial Fracture. On other platforms you can find them at 50 Cal Facial Fracture.
Can't be 50 cal on Spotify.
Yeah, it's connotation of guns, I guess.
Cowards.
Wait, but don't they have Tech 9?
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's a fucking rapper called Tech 9.
Yeah, but dude, it's like they're a slam band, so they have like fucking violence in all of their song titles, all of the albums.
Doesn't Tech 9 have violence? I haven't listened to them much.
Slam is like a whole other level of fucking...
Yeah, dude.
I know what slam is.
It's like
It's like poetry, it's too cool to rhyme.
Tech 9 usually, he's a staple at the gathering.
He's like named after the coolest gun ever.
I'm not kidding. He actually is a staple at the gathering. I do know a lot about ICP. That might be a problem. Anyways.
So, they're from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Nice. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, they have the cover of this album. This is kind of like the thing. That's cool.
Philly fucking rocks.
Gross.
Everyone listening, go to Philly. Go to some food trucks, buy some food.
Just don't go
Get
to the airport.
harangued by one of the people like in the food truck. Let them make fun of you. That's what they do.
Let them poke you with pencils and make fun of you and bully you. It's just a Philly thing. You'll get used to it.
Have you been to Philly?
I went to college in Philly for like 5 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Anyways,
it's a wonderful city.
Curious why they had to redact the 50 cal.
yeah, that's really interesting because they have all this like their bloody ass album covers. Like this has nudity,
I mean, I feel like that's probably what it is.
and then they
There's-
have 50 cal intro as one of their songs.
Yeah, like there's so much other. I think it's just so absurd. Other than that they were like, all right.
Oh, that tone's pretty good. And that guitar tune's nice. It's nice. Love a good guitar tone. You know, can go really far. Go really far.
Go real far.
Anyways,
You can find us. Sorry.
No.
Did you have more?
Don't
No.
find us. Don't ever find us.
I was doing the anyways that you usually do.
You can find us.
Find me making bagel bites, man. I'm hungry.
Go fucking make your bagel bites. You can find us at Epic Incredulity. Oh shit! You can find us at Epic Incredulity on Patreon and all of this stuff. We're on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. I'm on Letterboxd. We're not. We're on Instagram. Keep kind of active over there. Anyways, you should get hooked up with some unionizing efforts. Or here's a question. I was thinking about this today. Can you be a leftist and be anti-union?
No.
Let's say no. Let's go with no.
I mean, unless
Because we're not saying union is necessarily communism, but we're still probably going to need unions in employment under communism regardless.
you can be anti-European union, you can be anti-cop union.
Fuck the cop union.
Okay, but
Other
no, I
than
was
that,
wondering.
probably
I was wondering that today.
Yeah, I mean, contrary to popular belief, labor unions were a very important part of the Soviet Union
Hell yeah!
and are still a very important part of labor in China.
Love to hear it.
Well, the bagel bites are calling me, fellas.
Yeah.
What are they saying, dude?
They're screaming. They're screaming
They're
bloody
screaming-
murder.
We're screaming, but tank though.
But tank, dude.
That's the
The
epoch.
bagel bites are singing Danny Boy.
Anyways, yeah, you can end that shit. End this shit.
Bye, bitches.
You gotta do the farts with the beat.
The fight farts.
The farts
I
fighting.
could do like.
Ow,
And
ooh,
then-
ow, ooh, jeez.
Ooh.
Oh, gross. Ew. Oh, no, man. Oh, in my mouth. Ew, gross.
What's that?
Oh, no.
I will not be able to sleep tonight until I make a correction to my slam recommendation. The album was called Primitive Encephalectomy. Primitive Encephalectomy. It's in the notes. Okay, bye.